I finally made it to the Grand Canyon. Pictures, video, nothing can give you the true idea of the vastness and the magnitude of this place. I've been sitting here for about an hour just gazing out into the canyon, looking at all the different cliffs way down deep, up high, the red ones, the green ones. Like, there's just so much. This is like a sculpture that somebody created that's just, they want to make something big, just bigger than anything. You could take the top 10 biggest buildings in the world and put them in there and they would look small compared to all this. Nothing man can create could ever compare to this. The creation of the Grand Canyon took just an absurd amount of energy and power. And it's amazing to think that this was all water that did this. Water running through here. This is way bigger than anything I could have imagined. You know, I've seen pictures, but that doesn't do it justice. Pause the video right now and figure out a way to come here because everybody has to come here. This is like the coolest thing. By far, this is the coolest thing I've seen on the trip. It's just mind-blowing. It really is. I can't even believe I'm right here, right at the edge of it. This is so crazy. This is the most impressive of nature's art I've ever seen. The colors, the magnitude, the form, and the structure. It's just, it's awe-inspiring. It's awesome. I love it. I might just have to stay here for a few more hours and just watch it. The Grand Canyon, you have to come here. You have to. Figure out a way to get the money and take the time to get here. Do this as soon as you can. The Grand Canyon needs to be on everybody's bucket list. Absolutely amazing. Oh man. Walking along the edge of the Grand Canyon here, and I find something I totally didn't expect to find. And it's this little tiny guy right here. This is the horned lizard. And this one is just a little baby. But I was just walking along the ledge here, and this guy, I saw him waddle around on the ground like he did there. And I was really confused for a second, because at first I thought toad. And then I looked, sure enough, it was a little horned lizard. And these guys are lizards, they're not toads at all. They've got scales and little spines. And but what's really neat about these and what makes them so different from any of the other lizards is not only their shape, very wide shape, is they eat almost exclusively ants. And the reason a lot of other lizards don't eat ants is because ants are very acidic. But these little guys, they can deal with that acid, and they actually do pretty well eating only ants. But I tell you what, these have got to be one of the cutest lizards in the world. I just love horned lizards. Now the Grand Canyon of all places, this is too cool. Oh, there he goes. Go, little buddy, go. They're not very fast, but they blend in really well. If I take my eye off of him and he moves just a little bit, I'll completely lose where he's at. Awesome find, and I'm so happy. You know what's great? What's great about traveling alone is you can do whatever you want. And so today I'm gonna make pancakes. I just pulled off the road, a little turn off here, and I'm gonna make pancakes because that's what I wanna do. And just because I have it, I'm gonna add some vanilla. Whoa, that was too much. And that is it. I have 3 delicious pancakes. I'm ready to eat. That's really good. All right, so I am in Monument Valley right now, and it's been drizzling all day. It's noon right now, and according to the weather forecast, it's going to be raining all day tomorrow as well. And so I don't really want to spend 2 days waiting around for it to clear up so I can film the rock formations. So I'm going to film as much as I can with it raining, but I can't really afford the time. So I'm just gonna keep moving on. I'm just doing a little bit of cooking here. It's funny who shows up when you start cooking. It's my little buddy right here, the black cat. That's some good lunch right there. But honestly, all this is sauteed onions, rice, and chili and cheese. And you know what? It's good enough to eat and it's cheap. So that's how I do most of my cooking. It's just I just go to the store and find what's cheap. But you know, I'm not really much of a cat person. In fact, I really have an issue with feral cats. But man, this one, man, I feel hypocritical being so nice to this cat. Look at this cat. You cannot have my food. No. Look at those nice claws too. No, get out of there. This cat is adorable, I'll admit that. I kind of like this cat. Now the problem with these cats is they're killers. Yes, you're a killer. Basically, when they're out perusing the plains at night, I still don't trust you. They're gonna kill anything that they can get their little paws on. So that includes lizards, mice, rats, snakes, I mean, anything. Birds. They don't just kill when they're hungry, they kill when there's something to kill. It's ingrained in their little cat brains to kill. And that's great in their natural habitat where they need to kill to survive and where they play an important part in the ecosystem maintaining a balance. This ecosystem never had cats, 300 years ago. And then all of a sudden, we bring cats in and we actually sustain the population by feeding them and keeping them strong and healthy, and then they go out into these plains and just kill whatever they can. It's not their fault, it really isn't. That's completely our fault. Every bird, mouse, and lizard and snake out here would love it if I kill this cat, because that would be one less predator out there after them. But I just do not have the heart to kill this cat. And this thing has some amazing eyes. Here, look at the camera, cat. Look at the camera. These eyes are really just awesome looking. Now, I'm not really much of a namer, but so if you want to name this cat for me, go for it. It's a nice cat, pretty green eyes, and a nice soft black coat. Man, so agile. You can just chuck them and they just land on the ground so softly. I've got a serious dilemma here. I want to bring Cat with me. I like Cat. Give me this weird look that, like, all you care about is food and water. And that would be a lot of responsibility to keep you, though. But on the other hand, you're so cool looking. I mean, look at those eyes. Ah! You just flick me with your ears? Okay, fine. Do you want to go on this road trip with me? Okay, I don't know what that means. Never had a cat before. All right, Cat, this is my final decision. I am leaving you in the desert. What do you think about that, Cat? Tell all your new fans what you think about being left in the desert. All right. Cat doesn't even like you guys. Bye-bye, Cat. Get out of here. Leave. Never liked you anyway. That's the problem with these trips is you make so many good friends, and you just have to leave them behind. You can't take all your new friends with you. Oh well. See ya, Cat. Wherever you are. He ran off.